Yeah, we're in there.
All right. Hello. Welcome to It's Yabai podcast episode number 10 with your host, Julio.
John.
Okay, then. So today we're going to start off with a very important topic. So now, if you read the latest chapter of One Piece, you know that Eustass Kid is a walking L. He is a walking L. All right, he's been a walking L for years now. Nobody wants to listen to me, but I've been saying this since the beginning. This character is fucking useless. He does absolutely nothing, takes credit for everything, and the craziest thing about his character, his superpower isn't the magnetism bullshit. No. That his devil fruit isn't that. His real devil fruit is the ability to develop crazy ass confidence from zero achievements. I don't understand where Eustass Kid gets his confidence from, but somebody needs to explain that shit to me, right? Because he be walking up, look at his stupid ass smile. Look at his, not there, he's frowning there, but like that picture I'm looking at in the middle. Look at him.
That's a smile of a confident man. But that's
right?
him.
He's like, he looking like he knows something you don't know. But what he really know is that he ass. You just don't know that yet until you clap him.
Bro swears, dude.
Bro, Kid laid out a poo and he thought he ate. He thought his job was done.
Bro. Poo, and he thought
he laid him out in Wano and he thought he ate. You know what I'm saying? He thought he did something. Bro, he was like, Apu, straight to Kaido, straight to Shanks. I'm like, no, dude, you garbage.
See, bro,
Goodness
like,
gracious.
I could see where he gets a confidence boost later on in the story when, I think Shanks was the one that took his arm originally, right?
Yes, that's what. Yeah, we never saw that, but yeah, that's what they talked about.
So off of just like
should have
statements
taken his
alone,
life, saved us the problem.
right? Saved us an entire all the time his character took up. So I could see how you could be like, oh, bro, red-haired Shanks only was able to take my arm. What's up? I didn't die. I lived. I won this fight. I could see where you get some confidence off there. You're 100% lying because Shanks definitely just didn't want to kill this poor kid. He was like, oh, dude, él tiene problema. He has problems, bro.
Yeah, he has to have problems. And another thing too is, here's where I have a problem with his character, right? Is his build-up, right? You build him up as if he's supposed to be an equal to Luffy and Law. Luffy and Law are extremely busted, especially Law now with his... Luffy obviously with his fucking Zoan awakening, and Law with his Paramecia awakening. Absolutely disgusting. They are busted, right? Mm-hmm. But Kid is in a Sakura moment right now. What do I mean by this? If you guys recall in Naruto, when Sakura was in the middle, like Sasuke and Naruto were off to the side, Sakura was in the middle, and she was like, I finally caught up to you guys. I'm like, how delusional can you be? Like, in what universe did you catch up to anybody? Like, at that point in the series, Naruto had better healing abilities than she did because he literally brought Guy back to life. Like, she was literally useless. So, what I'm trying to figure out is, what's the point of Kid as a character?
He's just kind of like there. He really doesn't do anything because, at least so far, because we haven't gotten any story with him at all. Like with Law, we kind of just get this, he's a dickhead, and he has some crazy Paramecia whatever, devil fruit. And later on, like through like the other arcs, we're able to like, okay, Law is this is cool, da da da. Even the Capone guy, I'm like, oh wait, this guy's kind of cool.
I like Capone.
Capone's cool. What I don't like is I know barely anything about Mad D Monk except his name is Mad D.
Mad D Monk.
X Drake for like a solid minute, bro. For a solid minute,
cool.
Like
don't even say anything. He was never cool.
He came in and out of my memory. I was like, oh yeah, who is this guy? I don't know. This guy's could be cool. I feel like they should have swapped his place for Eustass Kid's place for this place, because this guy has like a cool power. He seems like he could be a problem, maybe.
Isn't he dead now?
No, I think he was messed up pretty bad, but I'm not sure that he died. He might have lost an arm or something.
Nobody dies in One Piece unless their name
unless
D Ace
and White D Beard. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing, right? Here's the problem. Eustass Kid, his personality has to, like, your power has to match your personality for his type of character to work, right? Like that level of cockiness.
It is. he attracts medals just like he attracts ass beatings.
Bro, but he's so garbage. Like, I'm just trying to figure out. Like, at some point, he has to start. Like, I don't know, having a depression type of type thing. Like, he has to have something. Like, Vegapunk better do something to this homie. Like, make him like, I don't know, because like what John brought up, eventually in the series. At which point, John? Because the problem is, here's the problem, right? We are towards quote unquote the end of One Piece, right? And at this point in the story, every character that's already been introduced has been established. Like, we know where the power levels are, right? And then you set up Law, we know where he's at. You set up Luffy, we know where he's at. We know they're Yonko level fighters. You cannot convince me that Captain Kid is a Yonko level fighter.
Nah.
He's not. No. He's just got one shot by Shanks.
It kind of feels like in between, like, us getting to Kaido's island and, like, us knowing Eustass, somewhere in between there, we were supposed to get, like, a story about Eustass, but we never really do, because when they meet up on Kaido's thing, right, they have this kind of, like, friendship, him, Luffy, him, Law, right? Like, they're all boneheaded and they're all doing this, which is a little bit out of character for Law, but they're all boneheaded and they're all like trying to one up each other, like they're like best friends and everything, which I could see that for Law and Luffy because we got time with them. But with Eustass, we have 0 time with him, and I have no idea what his whole like motivation is other than being a dickhead.
Kid pirates and like the Straw Hats like just fuck around for a little bit. We haven't had that, have we?
No, I don't remember any moments, and if we did, it was probably shit since I don't remember it.
And after this chapter, I don't think that's just gonna happen anytime soon.
Right. And another issue that I have with Kid in general is that I feel like it's too late at this point. We're too deep into the post-time skip. There's too many interesting things that have to go on in the story that have nothing to do with him for you to try to shove Eustass Captain Kid down my throat now. You fucked him over too many times. So when you try to be like, oh no, yeah, he's Yonko. No, he's not, bro. He's garbage.
Wano chance to really hype up a kid.
You know what they could have done, which would have been interesting? If you remember the singing chick from Shanks' backstory?
Uda? Yeah,
Uda. Yeah. If they kind of like morph that, where he's kind of the Uda of the story, where he had like history with Shanks or whatever, but he got a little bit too confident at some point, something happened with his arm, and then we get some history with him. When we eventually, hopefully, go to Elbaf and give Usopp a W. But you know, that's the time.
The thing is with Uta's story, like even then, I don't give a fuck about. It's not about a characterization problem with Captain Kid. I know he's a piece of shit, and you telling me his backstory will definitely help his character. But I'm looking at it from a power scaling perspective and a world building perspective, right? And narratively, he's nowhere near as strong as Oda is trying to portray him to be, right? Like this guy, he's literally garbage. He never takes a W. He never takes a fucking W. And when he does take a W, it's against a fucking lackey, like fucking a poop.
You know, again, off this chapter, we learn one thing. And I feel like Shanks in this chapter overreacted to how strong the thing that this motherfucker did was, because Shanks saw that he was going to use his pump gun and like take out 3 to 9 ships in one shot, right? Like a scatter shot type deal.
Mm-hmm.
That's not massively impressive.
Not really. I mean, Usopp
by the way,
part 1 took out 3 ships.
Cannon fodder ships. Literally, they make a joke about how the red hair fleet is so weak.
No, yeah, it's literally Shanks' crew. Interesting, out of all the Yonko crews, like the Yonko crews are usually stacked with like a shitload of followers. Shanks has like 8 or 10 motherfuckers, and everybody's scared of him, right? So like,
no, not his ship. It was the fleet, like kind of like the Straw Hat fleet, like the 9 or so ships that like the 9 crews that allied themselves with Shanks.
Oh, right. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. His fleet, dog shit.
No, but I mean, regardless of that, like Shanks' actual crew compared to all the other crews is very minimal in terms of size. It's kind of like a quality over quantity type of thing with him.
I mean, they all fit on one ship.
Yeah, and with Kid, and it's like, bro, destroying a couple of ships is nothing. We've seen more impressive feats from early time skip Law, when he literally cut up basically a whole island. He basically cut up that shit from Punk Hazard all the way through. Like, dude, like it's like island busting in One Piece is like mid to high tier at this point. It's not anything that impressive anymore, right?
I mean, shit, bro. Even like early Jinbei could have taken out a fleet of ships with his fucking water javelin, his over the shoulder water cannon, whatever it's called.
And even then, all that could be like, you could forgive that for the most part. if his devil fruit just wasn't so shit, bro. Even his awakening is shit. What, he becomes more magnetic? He makes you magnetic now? Like, what does that do for him,
You could have
realistically?
you could have made him a lot more interesting if he first of all, if he was smarter, that would definitely help his case, right? Because I feel like there are ways to utilize that devil fruit where like it's not just him naming everything punk something and just like trying to smash things with like whatever he fucking like magnetizes towards his body. Like
Mhm.
he doesn't use the creativity of his devil fruit, right?
And
And I mean,
it has the means of creativity. Like he can do some cool shit
yeah,
with it, no
I
doubt.
could definitely see it, like, because I'm not 100% sure on it. What it's like, he can control metal, or he controls like magnetism, just magnetism straight up.
Magnetism specifically, I think.
He could make
magnetism.
himself like stupid fast, or like make his punches like blast like really fucking hard. If it's like, oh, you're attracted, and my right hand is now like going straight through your face, like something crazy like that. Anything interesting besides the way he uses it.
Kuma had something similar with his little paws shits he had. Remember he had like the repelling bullshit with the
Mhm.
paws and stuff like that. Like there's ways to make it interesting, man. And he's not only is he a low IQ ass character, but it's just extremely unimpressive. Extremely unimpressive. I
That's the biggest thing. It's just unimpressive.
yeah, it's just and I wouldn't mind it if he was like a like very like if he was established to be like mid tier. But the way that Oda writes him narratively, it's like, oh no, this is like Luffy's equivalent to like Roger's like Law is what Whitebeard was to Roger, and
This,
then you would,
yeah.
and I guess Kid would be something like if Shiki maybe back in the day, you know, like when they fucking described him to be.
Rocksteady Zabek.
No, definitely not.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
the only thing this dude has like to anybody is the fact that he wears lipstick, bro. But even then, bro,
He looks like a clown, and not in a good way.
it's like
Not like the strongest clown in
it's
history, you know.
really
Buggy the
hard.
Clown.
It's really hard to have a character whose whole personality is just I'm an asshole, not give us any history, and then not give us any feats, nothing cool, just I'm an asshole through and through.
Yeah, it's like he's an asshole and he's a useless asshole. So it's like, how can somebody even like him? Like, there's nothing to like. I guess the only thing you could like is his character design, but apart from that, there's nothing else. There's nothing impressive about Eustass Kid.
I'm sure there's gonna be somebody on Reddit, some subreddit where it's gonna be like Eustass Kid fans, and I'm sure
I
they're gonna
mean,
have
all
an
yeah, all three
argument
of
that
them.
has nothing to do with anything.
Yeah, all three of them. You know what I'm
The-
saying? But
And then when it was him and Law versus Big Mom, it was Law.
Law
versus Big
carried.
Mom. Come
Law
on.
carried
Yeah,
so
because
hard.
Law used Gamma Knife, and this dude, all he did was hold Mom for like a second, hold Big Mom.
And also, they were both in big trouble. If Law didn't have the ability to shut Big Mom the fuck up, right? If he didn't literally tell that bitch hush with his fucking awakened bullshit, they would have been in huge trouble because Big Mom was gaining more and more power because she was giving up her lifespan to get stronger and stronger and lay these motherfuckers out,
Mhm.
right? So Law was the one that was able to like even allow them to get the final hit on them. And
Because
yeah, I guess
what was the vocal trigger for that again? I forget.
I forget what it was.
Was it her laughing, her saying something?
I don't know what it was, but he shot her the fuck up. And if Law wasn't there, Eustass was gonna take dick. And I guess the only, like, I guess his move was strong, but then it was also actually combined with Law's move, so you can only really give him 50%. And even if you
That's
wanted to be
generous, bro.
generous, and even if you wanted to be generous and give him more than 50%, it's like that he would have never gotten to that point without Law in the first place. And it's just like, no, I don't want to give him
I
credit
think
for that.
Law could have gotten there without Kid. Kid could not have even thought about getting there without
Nah,
Law.
there's zero chance that kid could have gotten there without Law.
Bro,
Zero fucking chance.
You know
He's
what,
still
bro?
good.
Get me Chopper, Monster Point, and like
oh my god,
hopped off like 30 rumble balls. Just as good.
Just
Dude.
as good, probably better, dude. To be honest, I don't even like. It's fuck, man.
give
Like,
me one W Brook moment, and I think Brook takes him out easy.
bro, Brooks Speed Bliss is his idiot. But anyway, like, bro, like, don't even look at Jinbei with an ugly face.
Nah,
Talking
bro,
that shit, boy. This is like,
perception blitz.
No,
bro.
no, 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 you know-
body, boy.
He's the one that fights Fujitora. That's the only time those two are ever gonna be like, oh yeah, this is a fight.
Yo, that matchup is actually kind of fire because they're both so ass, right? That
They're
like,
both so trash
Yeah,
that they
yeah,
might be on
like-
the same level, dude.
I like that matchup. Actually.
Dude, I think
yeah.
if you give Usopp hand to hands, right? I think Usopp takes out Kid.
See, now your Usopp bias is getting to you.
Hey,
Usopp
bro, I'm
bias is getting
telling
to
you, bro. You know, you haven't seen what Usopp did on the island.
Nah, Usopp garbage. Stop it.
Nah,
But-
Usopp takes the nigga out. I'm telling you.
Nah,
Nah, bro, God the
Usopp.
Sop. He's got it, bro.
No. Fuck that,
D
motherfucker. I'm done hyping up Usopp as a meme, bro. Until he does something, straight hate. straight hate.
He's gonna do
because he had an opportunity during Wano, did nothing. The only thing he did was at the very beginning knock out some lackeys. That was about it.
Yeah.
bro. I feel like Wano was really an opportunity for a lot of characters to get a little.
Well,
respect.
it was yeah. I mean, I feel like it was very top heavy. The strong motherfuckers got really strong, but the weaker crew members they didn't really get to shine
They
much.
feel even weaker by comparison now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because like
I mean,
Sanji, Zoro, Luffy, fucking
Jinbei as well.
right.
Jinbei as well.
Robin too.
Robin
Yeah,
separating
Robin
herself
double
from the
transformation.
exactly. Robin separating
Was it
herself
like
from
the
the pack.
hot tub jamboree, some shit like that? I can't remember.
Some
what
weird
it's called.
succubus demon shit.
Which is crazy. Came out of nowhere, but looks cool as shit.
Yeah, I
It's
mean, at this point, you just get to freestyle with your Dofu. You're like, I think this would look cool. Which then,
mean,
if that's the case, I feel really bad for Eustass.
Frankie also got some shine. I mean, generally the only straw hats that didn't get any shine were
Chopper, Nami,
Chopper,
and,
Usopp, Nami, and
They felt like comic relief. For
Brooke
the most
didn't do
part.
much, but I'll give Brooke a pass just because he popped off during
and Whole Cake.
Yeah, he popped off during Whole Cake. Nami
Yeah.
hasn't done anything since post time skip.
I mean, she re-got Zeus, I guess.
But that doesn't. I don't like that for her, and I'll tell you why. It's not hers. I mean, it's hers, but it's not an ability she developed. She just stole Big Mom's fucking creation, dude.
No, she kidnapped the child.
She literally, she basically stole Big Mom's creation. And mind you, bro, her fucking destructive capacity went up a shit ton when she got Zeus. Like, she went from being garbage to being basically almost like either equal to above Robin, like instantly the moment she got Zeus.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
So it's like Zeus be carrying her extremely hard.
But
right?
I don't count. I don't think about Zeus when I think about Nami. And like power wise.
Right? Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But she
If
has
he-
access to
if
it.
she
But
Because
she
straight
has
up,
to-
just like it
really
happened the
nicely,
first time.
maybe.
Yeah.
Right.
Zeus could fuck off.
Right. No, but
Nothing
if Zeus fucks
stopping
off, if Zeus fucks up, Nami goes to like whatever the fuck she was at the beginning of post time skip. So it's
Yeah.
like there's no like real like and I get it. Some of the Straw Hats aren't meant to be fighters, but I feel like since we're reaching the end game, you have to have something new, right? Like something to bolster you against the strongest fucking pirate crews, right? Because
Either that or give them a specific moment to shine, like when we got that moment with Usopp and Dressrosa where he used his like observation hockey to go and blast some shit into some very specific.
and you know what?
areas.
I didn't even like it.
Yeah,
and
it
I'll
was
tell
mid, but at least give him something.
But I'll tell you why I didn't like it. It would have been cool. Like, listen, bro, can we start giving Usopp some cool moments?
I want to see Usopp montages.
At some point, Usopp has to transition from a gag meme character to what he's meant to become, which is a brave warrior of the sea. Right? At some point, we gotta start taking him seriously. Because it's getting to a point where it's like, if you wait too fucking long, I stopped giving a fuck about Usopp. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of late, bro. I don't know, bro. Start doing something, right? Because the way that he took our sugar was like he was knocked out and shit. He had the thing in his mouth. It's like, bro, it felt really lackluster. And then I just nah, fuck that. Because all the other crew members get really cool moments, right? Like Jinbei, that's a character that gets taken seriously, boy.
Mhm.
Like every time you see my boy Jinbei, he popping on somebody. You feel me? He hit Big Mom with the fisherman karate. You feel me? He rolled up on what was this guy's name? The guy that turned into like the hybrid in Wano. Who's Who? What's his name? I think his name was Who's Who.
The guy with the bite.
Yeah. Grabbed them by his. He clapped that motherfucker, laid him out real quick. You feel me? So, like, Chopper. Oh, I don't even get me started on Chopper, but I don't want to look Chopper's way, bro. Like, get him out of my face.
I mean, he did at least something because with Usopp and Nami, they were just running away, and they were there basically for a gag to say like, "Oh, Big Mom has a soft spot for children," but even then, like, who cares? Chopper, at least he healed some of the people, and he helped give Zoro this experimental drug. But besides that, meh.
I think Big Mom killed like 2 of her kids.
Bro, she killed 2 of her kids?
Yeah, I think that's
Shit, apparently other people's kids she cares about, but not hers.
I think she killed 2 of her kids. I think.
Dude,
I mean,
do you know how useful a monster point would have been used just to at least kick out the fodder, help fight King, Queen, fucking
when we saw
launch anything anywhere? Like, it would have been helpful. Besides
It
Dr.
would've been-
Chopper.
it would have been really cool when when we saw the giants, like the giants in the numbers in fucking Wano.
Oh
Like
yeah.
you could have had Chopper go monster porn. You could have had that giant Frankie robot and had like a kaiju battle while everybody else is doing their
Dude,
thing.
Frankie
know
could
something
have
I was thinking
Frankie could
about?
have bolstered this dude's monster point, bit like a Megazord type thing. Gives him like armor or like a sword or some shit, and then he pulls up with
Turn
a
him into a
samurai shit.
cyborg.
Yeah.
Kind of whatever. Like you know how like they had that one joke episode where like all the guys in the crew they jump together and they form like Voltron.
Yeah.
Frankie
Yeah.
could have like formed semi Voltron with Chopper using his tech and shit, but meh, we don't get cool moments like that.
You know something that like I saw a video that brought this up briefly, and then it got me thinking. Right, remember at the end? I think it's at the end of Fisherman Island where Luffy has a blood transfusion with Jinbei,
Yeah.
and it's like to prove that fishmen and humans aren't that different.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember.
What if to like lean into that even harder? Give Chopper like a fishman point if they're not that different.
Oh, that would be clean,
A
right?
fishman point.
Give him
If like he
fucking
starts
long-
fucking with like
how
his
about a long
genetics and
arm-
shit.
How about a long arm point? Like all the like the subhumanoids.
Hey, yo, that's I'm kind of racist, dog.
Hey,
Yeah, those fucking those
hey,
three
bro,
joint bastards, bro. No, I don't fucking want to see them.
Okay. Question. If Chopper goes fishman point and he has an afro, is that racist?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
That's
Crazy that
racist.
you even said
That's
that shit.
racist.
No, that's
Hey,
crazy that you
hey,
even
yo,
said that.
I'm
shit, man.
just saying, because my boy Jinbei, he a brother. You feel me? Like my boy Jinbei, a brother.
You got
right?
so
Like,
much.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can look at my boy Jinbei, right? Like, come on now. So if Chopper goes, you know what I'm saying? So I just say it. I ain't saying nothing, but I'm saying everything with it. You feel me? And also there's something inherently weird about this motherfucker going long neck on the motherfucker. I don't know how I feel about that one. Long neck, long arm. I feel like you gotta. I don't know, Chopper. I don't know, dog.
I feel like that's just something he could get here at Egghead Island. Obviously, I'm not super caught up at the moment, so I'm not sure like what's going on. But I feel like if we want to give anybody a power up in here in Eggman Island, the people that would get it should be Usopp and Chopper. Just
They
because
are
Chopper should
really-
be able to fuck with genetics.
They went into a little bit more detail about how Sanji activates his Germa abilities, which is he has to have a strong enough emotion towards something, which isn't hard. Shut the fuck up, all right? Every single time.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's trying to defend this.
Defend what, bro? All right, like I'm sorry, but he's busted right now. All right, deal with it. Cry if you want.
You know who
what
doesn't
I'm
get
saying?
strong enough emotion? Zoro. Just pulls
He's gay.
up. He just pulls up. He pulls up.
Yeah, but like, so what? So what? Bland ass character, but get that shit out of my face.
Shit, you can say
bro.
I'm bland all I want, but at least my guy doesn't need a little friendship power up any moment to go and use his powers.
Bro,
Sorry.
oh, you're right. Your guy needs a whole ass new sword that didn't have anything to do with him
Bro.
to get a huge ass power up that also had
It
nothing
needs to
do
be
with
on the
it.
sauce.
Yeah, he needs to be. He needs to be on
What?
fucking steroids, right?
What?
No, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it now, because you want to go there, right?
Nah, you're
Your
crazy.
motherfucker needs to be on fucking steroids because his ass got laid the fuck out.
Juiced
up in
out
that
of his
rooftop.
mind.
My
bro.
guy
He
is
couldn't-
not
hey,
genetically
hey, yo,
enginered.
your
Sorry, he
boy
only has 3 swords. He needs
Sounds
a new
like
one every now and then.
personal problem.
My
Hey,
guy's busy
hey, you can't control
solving
Hey, you can't
problems.
control that. You can't control that. It
Yeah,
is
you
what
can.
it is. He was
Yeah, you
min-max
can.
when he
Cut
was
an
born.
island. Cut an island.
Cry. Right? So check this out. Right?
You gonna
So
cry
check
like
this out, right?
Saji is whenever he needs to use his German power.
Hey,
Yes, it is what it is.
It
he
is
said.
what it is. But your boy got laid out. He couldn't hang up in roof piece. Right? So they kicked him on a roof piece. They brought him back down to where he belongs, down in the gutter. Right?
He needed to
You
go
know what I'm
minority
saying?
hunt somewhere
Nah,
else, bro.
he didn't do nothing. He was laid out. He was laid out. Sanji had to pick him up from the floor, wrap his ass, carry him around like his child, right? Carry him around like his child. Then Chopper Eustass had to roll up, and the Minx had to roll up, bring that boy back, right? Bring that boy back so he could fight a little bit, because he was laid the fuck out. How you feel about that one? Right, so let's go ahead and calm down. Anyways,
All I know is this boy Sanji was talking about, oh, if I ever go crazy, if I ever go feral, when he's on his depressive sad boy shit,
Okay.
He goes
Okay.
to Zoro, he's like, Zoro, take me out. No questions asked. Zoro didn't even think about it, like, would it be a fight? No, I wouldn't. I just cut this dude. What are you gonna do?
You're
Kick
right.
me?
You're right. It wouldn't be a fight. He could have kicked in the fucking face.
He just cut him. He just cut him. He might
just
even
cut
have to. He might even open his Sharingan if he wants to.
Yo, real talk. All jokes aside, that actually used to be a point that people in early One Piece used to have, because Sanji versus Zoro has been a fight since the beginning of One Piece. People have been fucking arguing, right? And people literally used to argue, bro, how the fuck is this guy gonna beat Zoro? He's just gonna cut his legs.
That's really stupid.
I know,
that's funny, but stupid.
but the
As a
funny thing
serious
is,
argument, that's
they
stupid.
fought multiple times, and then the pre-time skip when they would fight, it would literally be Zoro swings with his swords, Sanji stuffs his swords with his boot, and it would just be that constantly, and it's just clashing and clashing and clashing and clashing.
Boot.
Yeah, literally, and it's like that's how it would be. And then post time skip, the fact that argument is even made when armament hockey is a thing is absolutely hilarious, especially now when Sanji is basically like, he's probably the second most durable person in the crew. And the reason why I say this is because in one of the latest chapters, when he activated his Germa abilities, mind you, John, I know you haven't caught up, the Seraphim are laying niggas out.
Oh,
like the
wow.
little
I know what scene you're talking about. That shit was actually crazy.
They're laying niggas out. And fucking Jinbei Seraphim, was it Jinbei's, Lewis?
It was either Jinbei or Kuma. I can't remember.
Don't you mean S Shark?
Boy, S Shark rolled up. He went to
S Shark or S Bear. One
he
of the
went
other.
to punch. I think he went to punch Nami. He went to punch Nami, and bro, you know how broken the Seraphim are. Like they fucking fought Blackbeard to a standstill, right? So like these motherfuckers are nasty. Bro, went to punch Nami. Sanji didn't even block that shit. He tanked that in his face, took 0 damage, and was like, the power of love. This motherfucker, bro. I was like, this dude, his durability is stupid. Like
No,
it's not even
that's a feat.
endurance.
No joke. That right there is a feat.
It is a feat, and it's not even. And it's not even endurance, like you know, Zoro and Luffy. A lot of the times they'll tank the hits, they'll be bloody, but they'll keep going. It's just straight up durability. Like hurting him is very difficult right now. Like his Germa abilities be activated, so he's pretty busted right now. I'm not gonna lie to you, but that's what I mean though. It's like it's so top heavy. Can we see something else? And it's like, and we got into a point where it's like they have to find gimmicks for like the weaker characters in the crew. Because we're facing motherfuckers that are Admiral level plus. Like, the Seraphim are busted, bro. So, it's like, either you have somebody like Sanji protecting them every once in a while, or you have to find gimmicks for them. And we can't see their own strength flourish because it's a little bit late now. So now we gotta, like, when we do see some power-ups, we're gonna have to find something. Like, which is why, like, when I saw Vegapunk roll up, I'm like, okay, this is a chance for, like, the weaker motherfuckers to get stronger somehow. Maybe via tech, you know?
I was thinking that, too.
Like,
what they brought up the green blood. What if one of them maybe gets a little green blood infusion, transfusion? That's what makes this. That's what gives the Seraphim their Dofu powers.
Oh, that would be dope for Usopp.
It's a win.
No. Because what I was thinking, right? I was thinking about Green Bull because Usopp's thing has to be somewhat nature based, right? Because that's just his whole kit, at least at the moment. So I feel like
so far Vegapunk can only do Zoans and Paramecias. He hasn't figured out Logias yet.
Oh, he hasn't figured out Logan?
No, he says they fundamentally act different.
He'll figure that shit out by the end. Don't worry about that. So for Usopp, I would like him to keep Green Bull's thing, and then like later down the line he has a fight, shows Green Bull he ain't shit, right? And then we get our W moment Usopp. Nami needs tech. Because that's her whole thing. Her whole thing is tech. Weather tech. Hasn't gotten an upgrade since Quien Sabra.
Very true. Very true. She hasn't gotten an upgrade in a very, very long time. And she definitely... Nami needs something, bro. Like, out of the people that need something in the crew, like, in order of who needs it the most to like the bottom 3, I would say Nami. Let me not say Nami because she has Zeus. I mean, it's not her. But like, still, she does have Zeus.
Still, if we're just saying straight Nami, right? We're saying just straight Nami, not even thinking about Zeus or whatever. Nami has no hockey. Nami has no defense. Nami cannot fight unless
Nami's at the mercy of whoever's fighting her.
Literally, like you were saying with the Seraphims.
Yeah, she's purely a support. But like, even in that, it's like, dude, she can stay a support, but give her something, man, because she gets carried by Zeus. I would say the person that needs something the most, that needs to actually do something and wake the fuck up, is Chopper, bro. I've been saying this shit, bro. I'm sick and fucking tired of Chopper being a fucking mascot, bro. Come on, Oda.
That's the food reserves, but yeah, I hear you.
The food reserves.
Dude, it's good. Like Chopper back in the day, Chopper was looking menacing and stuff. You know, when he pulled up
Yeah,
with
it
his
was.
human point, his big boy point, you know, he could cause some problems. And when he was going through his little emotional phase and he was becoming monster point, that was like, oh wait, we got a giant on the team. Haven't seen that dude in hundreds of chapters.
Something that people don't realize is that pre-time skip, prior to us getting Jinbei, prior to us getting Frankie, the tank of the group was Chopper.
Yeah.
That same picture you're looking at, he used to spam that point, bro. And Chopper used to throw hands. All right, Chopper used to throw down, bro. So then it's like, bro, can we get something? I'm not saying like have Chopper like, oh, suddenly Chopper gets a crazy power up, but have him do something, bro. Because it feels like the supporting characters haven't gotten anything in a very, very long time, right? Like we keep seeing new characters and stuff. That's why I didn't want Carrot to join the crew. I was like, I don't like Carrot for the crew.
I mean, she kind of didn't, right? She left.
No, she left.
No,
She's out.
she left. Yeah, she's out.
Yeah.
She never really joined like that. And then a lot of people were like, "Oh, Yamato will join the crew." And to me, I was like, "It'd be cool," but at the same time, I'm like, "You're just making that gap between the really strong people in the crew and the supports a lot wider." Mind you, I do feel like the Straw Hats might want to have like a fucking powerhouse like her, but it does make more sense for her to be Wano, considering that Wano's really weak
Got the
without
thunder
her.
type.
Yeah.
It would have turned the crew into like a Dragon Ball Z situation where like we have Goku, we have
Yeah.
Vegeta, we have Trunks, we got Gohan, and then there's Tien, Trunks, and Krillin. But don't talk about them. Don't look at them. We got Super Saiyans. You know?
Yeah. That's one of those things about Dragon Ball. Yo, going back to Dragon Ball, bro. Like, first of all, let's talk about Tenkaichi, right? Because I know everybody is hyped for Tenkaichi 4. And I know that my main is gonna be Frieza, Soldier number 5, right? Because the beauty of the Tenkaichi games is the roster itself.
Tenkaichi.
It's the roster itself. Like, John and I were looking at a video of the roster the other day. It's absolutely humongous. There's characters, mind you, John and I have been fucking watching, reading Dragon Ball since we were fucking babies, right? There are characters in there who we were like, who is that? Right?
Yeah.
Like, we were like, who is that weird robot thing from part 1? There was General Blue up in that bitch. He wasn't a general. He was like a captain or some shit. What was his name?
Oh
You know what
yeah,
I'm talking
Corporal
about.
Blue, Corporal Blue.
Corporal. He was a corporal. That boy wasn't even a captain. Look at him.
Mhm.
But
I think it was
but
Corporal
bro, like you had characters, you had the grade 8 versions of like Saiyan Soldier number 6.
Yeah.
Female. Like I was like, what is this? It was absolutely insane what we had available. We had Devilman from the tournament, from that one tournament they had in fucking the Buu Saga, I think. No, he wasn't in the Buu Saga tournament.
He was in the just original Dragon Ball.
the original, yeah, the original.
Which, funny enough, after you left, I saw a video that said technically, if Goku like just got murked for whatever reason, right, and Frieza
Yeah.
came down to Earth, technically, Devilman is a contender against Frieza
In what
because
sense?
his whole thing is he has a beam that will kill you, and it scales based off how evil your heart is, right? And the only
Right.
reason it didn't kill Goku when it hit him is because Goku had no evil in his heart. But Frieza is pure evil. Devilman could have just pulled up and just been like, "Pew, you're out."
I understand your point, but I will have a counterclaim to that point.
They have the speed to not
Which-
let that go, though.
Well, not just the speed, Lewis, but like, why would Frieza even move? Like, Devilman pulls up, starts charging his shit. Frieza points at him, and there's no more Devilman. That's it. He's gone. Right? He gets
Hey
vaporized.
man,
right?
man, you see this coming at you, bro? You see this coming at you, bro? I don't think you can react in time. I don't know what.
I think you get stunned for at least 5 seconds just off of like laughter. You start laughing your ass off
Take
at
it
the
out
concept. Yeah, like the
instantly.
fact that they sent him, like Frieza would get stun locked for at least 30 seconds if a motherfucker like Hercule rolled up if he ever came to Earth. You feel me? Like,
No, I
if
mean,
Hercule
Hercule
rolls
one
up-
shots, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Turned
But,
in
like, Hercule
fear
rolls
is
up,
what
bro.
you mean, right?
Like, Cell was like, Cell has like that robotic shit. So like when Hercule rolled up and hit Cell with the fucking 30-piece soda combo, you know what I'm saying? Some Jorge Masvidal shit, right? Like, Cell didn't even budge or nothing. Bro, Frieza would be laughing his fucking ass off, bro. He'd be stunned like for 40 seconds. He'd be stunned like for 80 Dragon Ball episodes, enough for everybody to go Super Saiyan 8. You know what I'm saying? Like, holy shit, bro.
They so the roster for Tenkaichi 3 was 161, counting transformations
Jesus.
and separate character slots, like grade 8
Respins.
versus like just regular Gohan.
Right.
Dude,
I
they
mean,
even
you
had
have,
a Raleigh in that bitch.
yeah, bro, Raleigh, bro, bro, come on, bro.
Oh, Raleigh's in a completely different manga entirely. But for
No, yeah,
whatever
yeah,
reason,
yeah.
she just pulled up.
Bro, they had my boy King Vegeta, bro, with the goatee. Are we serious right now?
Hmm.
Are we serious right now? Stop this. Yesterday, we had King Cole. We had King Cole. Are we serious? Look at him. He's swinging the sword. Come on, bro.
Dude,
Get out
people
of
are
here with
super
that.
skeptical on YouTube that they might not have such a huge roster. And if they
You
do, that
can't
would just kill it. That would just kill the game.
kill it.
No, I mean, like, that would just be like, oh, Tenkaichi 4, who cares? You know? There's like 2 people in here.
Oh, you mean like if it didn't have the huge
If it
roster,
didn't
then it
have the
would be
huge
bad.
roster, like, that, everybody would be like, sure,
But
it's
that's
a
the
cool
whole point.
game.
That's the whole point of the Tenkaichi series, right? Specifically, the last one that they came out, Budokan Tenkaichi 3, the last one that came out in the PS2. That game is a fucking classic. Mainly, I mean, don't mind you, like the actual. If you look up gameplay of it, don't do it now. But
Yeah, of
if
course.
you look up gameplay of it, like it's you could tell that Xenoverse stole like 80% of their shit from there,
They
just
should have
because of
stole
the way
100. They should have stole 100,
they
but they
should have
wanted to
stole
take 80.
100. Yeah, they should have stole 100. Let's be honest, right? Because oh my goodness, Super Saiyan 8 of fucking Pikachu, Pika Pika. What?
Yeah, Pika Pika. Oh, this was
Pika
canon. This is canon.
I remember
You don't
this.
remember
No,
that chapter?
I don't think so. But bro, like the fact that there's even a potential for it to not listen. My thing is, if you copy and paste the roster from the PS2 games, which I think you definitely should, right?
Mhm.
In terms of just the base roster has to be that. And on top of that, you have to give me the 48 new Frieza lackeys that showed up in the Frieza movie. I need
100%.
all of them.
Give me
I need
everyone.
all of them. I need all of them. On top of that, I need the original Frieza crew. I need Jace. I need Birder, the fastest in the universe.
Yeah.
Canon. I need
Self-proclaimed passes in the universe.
I
Yeah.
need that motherfucker. What's his name, John? The purple motherfucker
General-
with the long head. You know who I'm talking about.
Purple dude with
The mother. Okay. Let me bring you back. Vegeta just got to Namek. First.
Oh
motherfucker
yeah,
who
we
they
need
got.
Kui. We need Kui.
We need Kui. We need Kui.
Kui.
Right? We need Kui. We need. Yo, we need all the motherfuckers, bro. Because Kui's gonna be in my team. You wanna know why? Because it's gonna be 355 characters at the very least, right? When I bring up my Kui and I be stun locking motherfuckers, I don't wanna hear no complaining. I don't wanna hear no damn Kui.
No,
Nasty.
you mean the Kui lock? The
Bro,
classic Kui
no,
lock?
No, when you
I'm gonna put-
when
I'm
you
gonna
lose
put
a
the Kui
game
on
and all you
motherfuckers.
see is this, that's how you know. That's
Bro,
how you know you
that's
need to delete that shit.
Because that's what's fun about it, bro. I need to have. Listen, you already know. In my team, you know I have to have my boy Vegeta in that bitch. I have to have a. I'm not gonna say my team because the thing is, I need to have multiple teams, right? You know, I need to have my boy Vegeta in that bitch. I need to have my boy Broly, new Broly specifically because I like new Broly a little bit better. He's a little bit slimmer, you know what I'm saying, a little bit faster. I like him a little bit better. I want some new Broly up in that action. You already know I'ma need me some fucking Cell Saga Trunks specifically. I don't want no other Trunks. I just want me some Cell Saga Trunks, right? I need to have that in that team. And then I need to have my main team, which is just gonna be first of all, I don't even know if they're gonna let you have like more than one person per whatever the fuck, but I need to have I need to be nasty with a shit character. It has to be Queen. It has to be somebody that nobody fucking plays, right?
One
I
of
need
the
to have like,
Spopoviches.
bro, give me Spopovich. I will lay somebody out with Spopovich, bro. I'm not playing games with y'all, bro. Are you serious right now? Goodness gracious. Like, I just, the roster better be, like, it better be everybody in the stands of the Tournament of Power. I better see Angel 1 through Angel 55. I need to see all of that shit, bro. I need to see all of that shit. And mind you, like,
One
John
guy I
talked,
want that
Yeah, what do you
little
want?
in the video, that little black kid that was trying to fight Goku in the tournament.
Who? Oob?
Oob.
Was it Oob? I want Oob.
Yeah, it was. Oh wait, but you want no, because there's Cool Oob where he's like with Majin Buu, right? And then
Majin
like
Oob.
that Majin
Imagine
Oob,
Oob.
he be looking good. That character's gonna be extremely popular
Look it
because
up. Put it
Majin
on the-
Oob looks really cool, and I just remember everybody loved that character. Everybody
He was
loved Majin Oob. No, but look at him in the Tenkaichi games because even in game he looks really cool. So the thing is, with Oob, Lewis, was he not in the Tenkaichi games or am I tripping? No, he
No,
had
he
to
was
have
there.
been.
He was there.
Yeah, he was there. Yeah, I remember playing that motherfucker. I was like, God damn, am I tripping? But oh damn, look at him. But Lewis, you can't be having the oob that everybody knows and loves. You gotta have little boy hasn't drank water in 80 days. Oob.
That's the one I was thinking.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the one you need, Lewis, because everybody gonna be playing adult oob, but you gonna be laying motherfuckers out with
I'm baby
2-year-old dude. Yeah, there you go, baby
Boob.
oob blues. I like that. I like that.
Boob.
There we go. You know what I'm saying? Because we gotta have our troll teams, bro.
Bro, if I can't lay out the strongest beings in the universe as Oob, I don't want to play the game.
Exactly. Everybody has to have a pocket Hercule. Everybody has to have a pocket Hercule. I'm letting y'all know right now. If you don't have a pocket
I was thinking the same thing.
if you don't have a pocket Hercule, you're not a good player. I don't give a fuck, all right? I don't give a fuck what your rank is. You're not a good player if you don't have a pocket Hercule. First of all, in the Tenkaichi games, my boy Hercule couldn't even fly. He had a little jetpack, and he used to like float down every time he reached a certain fucking point.
Another thing was whenever he hit somebody, like whenever he made a punch, the characters never like moved or reacted, which was fucking hilarious. Like this nigga's punches had no impact,
which is the way that it should be technically. I mean, but he has I think he has a super move in Tenkaichi where like he does the combo that he hit Cell with, does no damage, and then the very last punch just sends you fucking flying, absolutely wrecks you. Look, it's like cumulative damage.
No, you know what his ultimate move should be? He pulls out a gun.
Oh yeah.
He brings out the heater.
No, but the thing is, he actually has a move where he literally brings out a whole ass fucking C4. He places that up your ass. It's just straight up. It just explode with that shit. It's crazy.
This is the victory screen I want everybody I fight to see.
Yup.
Right.
Here's the thing, right?
Peace out.
Here's the thing. You gotta have an enormous roster. Right? You absolutely need to have an enormous roster. If you don't have it has to be like one of the biggest rosters ever fucking seen, right? In a fucking multiplayer game. It has to be. It just has to be. Because that's the whole point of the Tenkaichi games, right? The gameplay's awesome as well. You could do some Xenoverse type shit. Because in Tenkaichi 3, in basically all Tenkaichi games, you didn't have any supports like Storm games or anything like that. Obviously, I think it's gonna be kind of like, but if you do add teams, I want teams, bro, because I think teams bolsters how much fun you can have in that game just based on how huge the roster is in general. Imagine the endless possibilities of teams you could have. I want my Kui, Hercule, and a Broly team. You know what I'm saying? Just like Kui and Hercule, but you know what I'm saying? I got a little stun lock, you know what I'm saying? I'll bring up my Broly, lay you out. You know, it is what it is. It would be so cool.
They just need to copy paste, steal the formula, update the graphics. We're fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's so many modders and shit that are keeping Tenkaichi 3 alive with just crazy shit, just adding Ultra Instinct and all that shit. Dude, they added a lot of shit.
But the thing is, I feel that those modders are basically the reason why we're getting 4. I feel like a lot of these like it's really unfortunate that they don't get mentioned enough. These people that keep these like very niche communities alive, bro. Because like let's be honest, like we love Tenkaichi 3, but like at the moment the PS2 game stopped fucking, you know, nobody. But then you got that little community, and people are like, oh, people still want to see this. You see the mods and shit, you get inspired. Next thing you know, you got somebody who used to play those games back in the day. He's rich. You know what I'm saying? So with the Tenkaichi games, bro, like don't change the formula. The fact that it's Tenkaichi and the fact that we're gonna be able to play online with updated graphics and a shitload of fucking characters sells itself, right? Mm-hmm. That sells itself. Here's the thing, and John and I talked about this the other day. That is, it's pretty troublesome now, boys. Y'all better not make me pay $100 for the fucking super roster. Don't be doing that.
They're 100% gonna tell you, okay.
Oh my god, I didn't even think about that.
You want Ultra Ego Vegeta and you want Ultra Instinct Goku. That's fine. $20.
Don't be doing that, bro.
They're 100% gonna do that.
Don't be doing that, bro.
Each new character is $5 a pop.
Mm-hmm. Bro, don't be making me play.
You're like, hey, yo. You want to play Vegeta, right? Yo, bro, if you want to play Vegeta, Ultra Instinct.
I know you like those Pride Troopers. Yeah, you like those dudes from the Tournament of Power.
Hell,
you like Whis? You think Whis is cool?
Nah,
what about Whis' dad? You want to play the Angel Pack? Come over here. Come by.
Nah.
You want to play Whis from Universe 16? I mean, dog.
Nah.
Well, that's another thing, too. Well, you want to play all the Gods of Destruction? Oh, Fork it over, dog.
Oh, you like Broly? You think Broly's cool? Come
Hey,
on,
don't
you
do
know what
no more, bro.
happened.
Hey, that better be base roster,
I know
Broly,
what
bro.
you really want to play. You really want to play Bio Broly. That's the Broly you want. Yeah, look at him.
I knew you did.
We know you want
Yo.
Bio Broly. Everybody want Bio Broly. Look at him right there. Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
That's Bio Broly.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah. Everybody
It's
want
like,
Bio Broly.
nah, we good. So listen, I better not have to pay $5.99 for Minority Frieza. I better not.
Oh no, you're 100% gonna play my. Look. There's a chance. There's a
I
chance that they let you
better.
have
Hey,
Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego for free, right? There's a chance, 2%. For Minority Frieza, 100% paid. 100% gotta pay for that bitch.
listen. I feel like the base roster should literally be everybody that we got to the anime up until like its conclusion. You know what I mean? If you want to tell me the manga motherfuckers that haven't been animated yet at the point in time when the game is released, maybe like let's
Like
assume
the Goat
game,
guy?
Moro,
Yeah.
him.
Godius Prime?
like Moro or what do you call the guy, John, the guy, the sniper, like what
Oh
do you call
yeah. Shit. His name's literally on the top of my head.
Goodness gracious, I know you got the one with the green hair. We know who he.
Mhm.
But just listen. If you want to be like, oh, nah, those guys you're not gonna see in the game because like if the game's released like before those guys are animated and they didn't have okay, cool, forgiven, right? Because it's like okay, these are new characters that are coming out in the manga. If you want to have DLC like that, I wouldn't have a problem with it. What I will have a problem with is if you have everybody and then you try to make DLC for Super and things like that. Also, let's be honest now.
Mhm.
Y'all want to make this shit big? Let me get them heroes in this bitch.
Oh, it's Dragon Ball Heroes.
Yeah. Let me get them heroes in this bitch.
Let's see. Oh, because
Let
the
me
thing is
get.
with Dragon Ball Heroes, we also get alternate versions of like Goku and shit.
I'm
dope.
saying. I want to play both staff Goku.
I would say I want Goku, but you can only use the staff, no punch.
Yeah, I want. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Goku
that
train
and he
with the
doesn't fly.
angels.
No, he doesn't fly. He uses Nimbus the entire time.
Oh,
Let me get. And then on top of that, and you want to make it even crazier. On top of my 588 characters, you know what I want?
What do you want?
Let me get character creation and give me access to every.
No,
Every.
you want them to fix Xenoverse. I don't think we're fixing Xenoverse, but
Now we are fixing Xenoverse. We
We'll-
are fixing Xenoverse because fuck you.
we'll
You know
give you
what?
Dragon Ball
Nah,
Heroes
nah.
Trunks though.
Oh, how do I feel about that? I don't know how to feel about that. Do I feel good about that?
I think they should have just given him Super Saiyan Blue, but they gave him Super Saiyan God instead.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not upset at it too much. But you know, listen, bro. Just give me everything, bro. Like just hey, this is bro, it's been like 3 consoles, bro. You better give me everybody, all right? I'm done with this shit.
Oh, that's right.
Give me everybody.
They're 100% gonna make you pay. 100%
But
we're paying for somebody that we don't. It's you know what's gonna suck? It's gonna be a pack of like 7 trash characters, and then there's gonna be one for the 8th that's gonna be like, oh, you can't have Minority Frieza. You can't have Minority Frieza if you don't get what was his name? The little Tintin guy.
I
What,
forget.
Tenten's little buddy?
I forgot what his name was. The one that they told Goku was like the strongest dude.
The Tenzin guy. Who are you talking
Hold up. Let me see. I'll show you.
Let's see.
Let's see. Where's the little guy? He's tiny. He's
Oh,
like.
I know who you're talking about. He's kind of like a robot-looking motherfucker. He's like full body clothed with it. He got like some. I know what you're talking about, bro. I don't know the name. I don't know.
I'll find it right now. Hold on a second.
I know who you're talking about, though. Yeah. I do know who you're talking about. But, bro, you don't think there's gonna be character creation? Are you saying?
Nope.
I don't think so.
I have zero faith in
Why
that.
not? Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you have it?
Okay, yeah, I found him. Because I feel like if they are gonna do like all those dudes and like go and do the art for everybody, this is the guy. If they're gonna go and make all these characters, they're definitely not giving us character creation. You get one or the other.
Oh, was not the guy that I thought you were talking about.
Oh yeah, this is what I was talking about. You want to play Minority Report Frieza? Sorry, you're gonna play Monaca. You gotta buy Monaca. The Universe 6 Saiyans.
Dog, I'm saying, bro, who the fuck is cosplaying that thing? But anyways,
And you need Dispo. Dispo's also in that pack, but you get Minority Report Frieza.
yeah, listen. I feel like, well, bro, I feel like if you're gonna commit to like 888 characters, like why not? Why not just throw a little bit of character creation up in that bitch? Why not? Why not?
Cause they got too much work. They got too many colors to play with.
Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. It's been 3 consoles. We deserve everything. Give us everything.
He wants to.
I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see more gameplay. Listen, bro. If you're gonna hit me with some DLC shit, I have to purchase Yellow Pickle. You feel me?
You want the Yellow Pickle?
I want the Yellow Pickle, baby. You know what I'm saying? Let me get that. Hey, he was hyping himself up too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
He was like, I would have laid out above Goku ever see that one hit. You know what I'm saying? Because they hyped up the little android motherfuckers. They was like, oh yeah, these 2 motherfuckers, yeah, they're stronger than what Vegeta and Goku were at in this arc. And Piccolo was like, oh, or so I say. And then he one-shot him. I'm like, Piccolo, I don't know if I should take your word for it, but it is what it is.
Nah, because when Piccolo speaks, he only speaks facts. Ain't never been a moment where Piccolo's not like, after he had his whole little like emo phase. After he had his emo phase, he became a scholar.
Don't ever mention scholar.
He is the name.
Yo. I gotta beat your ass with Nameless Scholar.
Oh, bro,
green
that's
jumpsuit
right.
Solo, green jumpsuit and everything, bro. That's what I want. I want shitty characters. Yeah, that's what I want. Gohan no muscle, right? And you know what? I want him to make him so ass. I want him to make him so ass that when he tries to fly, he also like starts moving down like
he's
the
a little
shitty
bit
character.
labored and shit.
Yeah. I want him to struggle, bro. Glasses on. When you hit him in the face, he can't see well. I want that. I want shitty Nameless Scholar. I just want a team of bad characters to motherfuckers out with.
So when you see those people who are playing, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, Super Saiyan Blue Broly,
Yawn,
Gohan Beast Mode, yawn, get him out of here.
Yeah, literally, bro.
Basic bitches.
Because usually, you know what it is?
Trash without telling me you're trash.
In video games,
you can't play Boob and Hercule on the same team, get out of here.
Yeah. The thing is, here's the thing, right? Usually in games like these, well, not just games like these, but games in general, when there's bad characters, generally bad characters have a gimmick, and that gimmick is the only thing that makes them somewhat viable, and usually people don't know how to fight against it. I'm just hoping that they make each character's kit unique enough, because if you remember Tenkaichi 3, a lot of the time, characters would just have like the base fucking like roster, like
Energy Blast Wave.
Yeah, exactly, right? So I'm not saying do too much because I think the roster's gonna be huge, and I hope it is. But do enough to where, like, they can have gimmicks. You know what I mean? Maybe stats wise or some shit. Is like, why the fuck can Kui hit me twice and I lose 2 health bars? You know what I'm saying? Like something stupid, right? So
because I'm only a supporting character, and my best attack is full power wave.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I want some shit like that. I want. Dude, I just hope. I'm hoping.
Listen. Y'all can. This is my team, right? Check it out. Boob.
Oh, stop
Monaca.
this.
Hercule.
Stop this.
I'm laying everybody out with these 3.
You are not doing anything.
Look at that. Menacing. Look at him standing there.
I will never in my life lose to you playing that character, and I promise you that.
I promise you, if you
have access,
I don't care how long it takes.
If you have access to that character,
I'll work that hard, and I'll beat him with this costume. It don't matter.
You will never beat me with that cap on, boy. You will never beat me with that cap on like that. Stop this.
That's the intro, right? I pull up with the car.
You know that the pizza delivery guy from Toy Story in that one,
bro. Exactly, bro. If you beat me with that character, bro,
all you're gonna be seeing is this, just me powering up. Yeah,
bro, you ain't powering nothing, bro. You ain't never touching me with that character. First of all, I would never use my main team against that character. I would only ever use like my fodder shit.
Because you're afraid.
No, yeah, because the problem is if you beat my main team with that character, I have to quit. I can never play again. Right? So what if it's my favorite game of all time, and then like now I have to worry about no, I don't need Ultra Instinct, bro. Like I don't we're not
That's
doing
what you're gonna see. That's the face you're gonna get right there. Whole screen's gonna be filled with that. What are you gonna do? Nothing. Bam.
Bro. I'll lay you out with my queen. Queen gonna put it on.
You can try.
I might even have like a pocket Zarbon or some shit.
Look, you can try, but this is peak performance right here. This is peak alien performance right here.
Bro, I don't know who the fuck came up with that idea. Like when they drew that character, I ain't losing that. I'm letting you know right now.
I'm letting you know right now. That's my job. That's my one.
You are
job.
not, bro. You're not beating me with that, bro. There's zero chance you can beat me with that character. However, you will lose to my Herc. You will lose to my Queen. You will lose to. Bro. You know that female Saiyan character with the pink shit, like
Kefla?
from Budokai 3? No, not Kefla. That female Saiyan with the pink stuff. She used to have like the Great Ape transformation.
Oh yeah. That's part of Bardock's crew.
Bardo's crew. I'm gonna have one of those two. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna mix your ass up. I'm gonna put you in a blender. I'm gonna lay you out. Let you know right now.
I know you can try. Look. This is my team. Random Saiyans 3.
Hey, oh shit! Is that Raditz' real dad? Is that Raditz' real dad in the background? Hey, is that Raditz' biological father in the back? Is that Vegeta's real dad in the back to the right? Look at that fucking widow's peak.
And that's both of their mom right there.
Yeah. Stop pretending, boy. Talk about you, my brother. Stop lying, boy. With a DNA test at. You can't? Well, too bad.
That's the same thing.
That's what I'm gonna lay you out with right there.
You could try.
Right there.
You could try, but
So there's nothing you
Monica's
can
on top. Dude.
There's nothing you can do. That's Fidel's real mom, but there's nothing you can do.
I'm gonna zero to death you with Monica. That's gonna be
zero to death me.
There's gonna be a zero to death combo with him. You're gonna see.
Yeah, you gonna post that shit on YouTube. Listen, bro.
I'll be the first.
You will do no such thing. All right. We gotta have an all females team. You feel me? With of course she gotta be the anchor. You feel me? She gotta be like the main one.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can lay out everybody else, but when it comes to her, bro, you know you're gonna be nasty. You gotta have Pan. You gotta have young Pan. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do. Yeah,
how about Dr. Wheelo?
Huh?
Dr. Wheelo.
Yeah, you can hold all that to yourself, Louis. You could. You
don't want to play Dr. Wheelo.
You. That's the motherfucker that I was telling John about. I'm like, who the fuck is that?
That's Dr. Wheelo.
Dr.
Yeah.
Wheelo.
All right, Louis, you can play Dr. Wheelo, big ass.
Nah, but I want to play just the brain. No,
the brain alone. Okay. So you out here, you hitting some remixes out here. All right, the brain only.
Yeah, brain only. And I have that one guy that managed to find the Dragon Ball somehow wished for my enemy to die.
That's all you need.
You gotta have your mandatory. You gotta have your mandatory cool characters only team. Where you got Head, you got Trunks, and you got like a version of like I don't know, maybe like Vegeta or some shit.
Yeah, get my boy Nail. Nail was all right.
Nail, God.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta have like 80 teams, bro. That's me assuming there's even gonna be teams. It's probably just gonna be like one player type beat, or like one character. But
here's hoping the DLCs aren't expensive, because they're gonna be there. I just hope they're not expensive.
They are gonna be there. That's the unfortunate thing. You're probably right about that. I mean, there's no way there's not DLC, right? So, I mean, this is gonna be huge, bro. This game's gonna be crazy.
And you gonna be really crazy, really super duper ultra mega crazy.
Yeah.
If they made that Bleach fighting game that we all wish they made.
Goodness gracious.
Listen, we'd all want Ultimate Shinigami Storm Connections, whatever the fuck they want to call it. We all want it.
But you can't do me like you did me with that Demon Slayer. Cyber Connect 2, please. Cyber Connect 2, stop doing this shit.
That's one game where like the roster was doo-doo dog shit.
Stop fucking doing this shit, Cyber Connect 2. You bring out, you've been doing this in fucking Storm 1, bro. You always do this bullshit. In Storm 4, there are 80 Sasuke's. And there are only like 4 versions of Sasuke that actually have a new kit. You have Napoleon Bonaparte fucking Sasuke. You have Sasuke with a suit on. You have Sasuke, Miyamoto Musashi Sasuke. I don't need this shit, all right? What I need you to fucking do is give me actual, like, if you're gonna have multiple like versions of a character, have them have a different kit, have them have a different fucking ultimate, because it did that shit in the Demon Slayer game as well. You gave me fucking I guess the Tanjiro, like, that was a cook, it had a different ultimate, but still, bro, like, stop doing that. All right, you're wasting character slots and giving me like fucking like schoolgirl Nezuko. I don't need that in my life. I'm sorry, I really don't. That place could have been for like a really cool fucking character, a cool demon, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But nah, instead that's what you
They could have just cooked up.
So if you are gonna give me a Bleach game, please utilize, like, if you want to give me like all that other extra shit as like some extra DLC shit that you could purchase later on, cool, sure, why not? I don't give a fuck.
I have no problem with Napoleon Bonaparte Sasuke, as long as it's something that's a skin later on. Like, I don't really, if it's not like taking up energy.
Exactly. Like, dude, like, when you do make the Bleach game, also don't make the roster this fucking small. The first Bleach game, like, I think for a Bleach game, because the thing is, when Storm 1 was coming out, Shippuden was still kind of, you know, Storm 1, Storm 2, like, it was early. It was like Naruto was still being released. You know, you didn't know yet. You didn't have the full run.
But we're not there anymore with
We're not there with
Bleach. Is done.
Bleach been done. Bleach been done.
So, no, I think Ninja Storm 4 is a better runner. Like,
right, you gotta give me a base huge Bleach roster. You know what I mean?
Minimum. I want all the captains, some lieutenants.
Yeah.
Fucking give me the Hollows, give me the Quincy.
Because you can't hit me with a Storm 1 type beat where like the Bleach game. Right. You can't.
I want a couple Hollows in there too.
Yeah, let me get some Hollows in that bitch. You know why not? Because you can't have the end of the first Cyber Connect 2 Bleach game be like the end of the Soul Society. It's like, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Nah, you gotta give me everything up to 1,000 Year Blood. You gotta give me all that shit, bro. I'm sorry.
You know what? I'm willing to take to sleep on Fullbringers. You know, like, we don't gotta talk about that too.
What are you talking about, bro? No.
We good.
See, that's where you guys need to stop. That's where y'all need to stop. Because y'all not gonna take dirty boots away from me. Y'all not taking dirty boots away from me. That's my main. How y'all gonna do me?
No, my bad. I didn't know you was talking about Jackie.
Yeah, if we were talking about dirty boots, that's
my thing, bro.
That's my bad.
She's out here taking the power of dirty boots. You're not about to take that.
That's my bad. But check this out. Though. You can have dirty boots, but everybody and their mama knows she's a Harry Bell ripoff. Everybody knows.
I don't know who that is.
Bitten.
Harry Bell, look it up. You gonna know. Tier Harry Bell. You gonna know who that is. You gonna remember instantly. Yeah.
Let him know, Julio. Come on now. Stop this right now.
No. Stop this right now.
Dirty boots.
A Haribo ripoff, bro.
Dirty boots.
A Haribo rip. I know you didn't just go back to this fucking
Dirty boots.
to Haribo from Wish, bro. Like, if you don't stop. You are the only person in the history of the Bleach fandom that prefers Jackie over Haribo. The only one in history.
Listen, look.
No, look nothing.
I ain't say that. I ain't say all that. But Dirty Boots is just an overbusted power. It's insane.
I don't care about the power. Look at Haribo right now. You're gonna tell me stop this. I don't even want to talk about this. You know what? In fact, let's end the podcast right here because I'm upset. I'm genuinely upset right now that you would even consider going Jackie over Haribo. Goodbye, everybody. John ruined everything for you.
Dirty Boots, bro. That's where it's at.
Absolutely.